When I started teaching, I observed something very sad, very frustrating, that most students never have success in learning the language. I observed that 90% of the people who take English courses, they give up without achieving their goals. Also, I noticed that 10% of the students simply had success. And that made me start to understand the differences between the majority who simply cannot learn English to the minority that was successful. I started comparing both. And then I spent about 10 years teaching, a little bit more than 10 years working as a teacher, when I finally asked myself the most important of all the questions I have asked in my professional life. I asked myself, I tried to find the answer to the question, what is the difference between people who learn English and people who try and fail? You see, I had never had insomnia in my life. Sleeping to me is not a problem. But asking that question, what is the difference between people who can learn English and people who can't learn English? Asking that question made me lose my sleep for 3 nights. I spent 3 nights with insomnia, obsessed, thinking about that question, trying to find an answer to that question until I found it. I discovered the essential differences between successful students and the vast majority that try multiple English courses without ever learning the language. I used those aspects, those differences, to create my own teaching method that I called As Cinco Verdades do Inglês. That day, when I finally answered that question after not sleeping for 3 days, I consider that I stopped being just another English teacher. I finally had something life changing to transfer to my students.